So we're back exploring another 3 worlds, coming in Moco Chapter 2, and the first world we're going to take a look at today, my friends, is Sanctum Gardens. So let's jump right in. So Sanctum Gardens, obviously kind of an outdoorsy world because it's called Gardens. And the build I have got today, well, for this video at least, for this world, is the Monster Slugger, Main Pendant, Pepper Spray, and the Vitamins. Because if you didn't check out the patch notes, which I'll pin in the comments of this video, so check the patch notes out coming for chapter 2, because we've got a lot of changes, weapons and gadgets, and especially the rings. They've had a hefty rework, but the Monster Slugger did get a buff, so that's why I've got the Monster Slugger on, because I have never used this in chapter 1, only at the start of the game when you're low level, but I have never used it any other time, so that's why I've gone with the Monster Slugger, just to showcase that a little bit. And we've got a shaman up here, and you've got to keep your eye out on this world because these vines spawn up from the floor and they can be a bit of a pain. And we've also got frost stompers as well. We've seen them in the previous worlds. I did post the first 3 worlds as a video as well, so I'll pin that at the end of this video. So once you've watched this one, my friends, be sure to check that one out of the first 3 worlds, gameplay, the monsters and stuff. We've got a snouter. Look at this guy. Looks like an elephant. Oh, he's running away. Let's see where he goes. Let's follow him. What's he doing? I want to see what attack he does. I'll just stand still. So he sort of gets a bit of distance and shoots like a bit of fire at you. I'm going to kill him for that because he started the fight and I finished it. And we've got another Slayer. We did say this in previous worlds. And Frost Stompers there. And this initial thoughts of this Monster Slugger feels pretty decent. What event did we get there? Chaos Corrupt Spirits. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for them while we're exploring this beautiful looking world. We've got Toxic Blooms as well. Look at these vines, guys. They're a bit of a pain. Let's pop our very main pendant and get through them a little bit quicker. But yeah, initial thoughts on this Monster Slugger. It sort of feels nice. I can tell it's had a bit of a buff. So I think this might be a viable weapon, you know, inside chapter 2. I think we could see a few builds coming to light, showcasing this weapon. More frost stompers. So this is why we have the pepper spray on for this world, for these vines. Let's have a little run down here, see what's happening then. Toxic blooms, snouters. Oh, the groundskeeper is stuck in vines. I'll let you free, my friend. I felt bad if I ignored him there. But I've also got the the airbag. The pocket airbag passive equipped there. I think I've got the healthy snacks on as well. And I can't remember the third passive I put on. But because I'm using the melee weapon, that's why I went with the pendant and the airbag and the snacks and the vitamins, because I'm right up close and personal. Or the cactus charm. The new cactus charm passive. So when I get hit, look, it deals revenge damage. Look, you can see the 644 damage coming in. Because like I say, I'm using a melee build. I sort of went for that sort of loadout. Bit of life with the main pendant. And obviously it's doing damage to the monsters as well. So I think this is quite a nice little build, to be honest. Got the pepper spray. Let's have a little run around here. See if we can find the mini bosses. Sort of reminds us of the first world in chapter 1, this a little bit. That's the sort of vibes I get from this world. Oh, here, Chaos Corrupt Spirit. Let's pop our gadgets. Let's have a little fight with him. See what he's made of. And again, I've got the Heal and Ride module equipped. Pepper spray going off. And we may need to equip better rings that give more life. Let's get rid of some of these vines. But these chaos monsters are actually low key. Quite tough. And don't forget as well, when you're playing the game, there's going to be more players around you and stuff. But we take him out just in the nick of time. Pop my gadgets, get a bit of life back in myself. We don't want to die. Chaos Corrupt Spirit. Got some bots fighting them there. Another shaman. Quite like these. I think they look really cool. The shamans. What's happening up here? Have a little run down here, see what we missed. And then we can double back and check out the bottom side of the world. See what enemies are lurking down there. But yeah, it reminds me of the first world in Chapter 1, this. That's the sort of vibes I get off it. And again, I don't know if it's just me. Oh, we've got a mega charge up here. Let's go and see what this mega's about. And what monster it is. Oh, these Frostpaws, see how they stun you and slow you down. A Mega Charge Chaos Corrupt Spirit, and I can never find these in the live game in Chapter 1, but I do find them in the dev build. So this is going to do some damage, this guys, to be honest. It's going to absolutely roast me, this. And he moves super quick as well, that's what makes it hard. But we're going to try and take him down. There's a nice little gameplay there. It's always nice when you get a mega spawned in when you're doing these sneak peeks. Yeah, I still like... I mean, the loadouts I saw it'll go for... In Chapter 1, I like the portal and I like the explosive ring that gives you the crit damage and stuff. And that's still like a viable ring inside Chapter 2. And I still like that ring, you know. When I haven't got it equipped on the builds, I can tell. Well, we're not doing too bad against this mega charge. Just getting the radius. I could do with one of the bots healing me. Can they come in clutch? Oh, we've got a chaos corrupt spirit there joining the fight. He's called for backup. But we're just going to hack and slash. Or hack and smack because we're using the monster slugger. It is a level 96 as well, guys, if you noticed. So it is quite high level. I think we'll actually try in the next world. We'll actually try the wolf stick with a bit of a pep build. And the buzzkill. And tomorrow, so if you haven't already, subscribe, turn on notice, because tomorrow I'll be showcasing the riffs. The first 9 riffs, I think. I'll be showcasing. So if you want to catch them, because they're really cool. Oh, look at all this XP, guys. This is what we like to see. Oh, it's 21k. I know it's the dev build, but it still feels cool. But yeah, as I was saying, if you want to see the first 9 riffs, make sure to subscribe. Turn on notice for tomorrow's video. And like I said, this was the best way I thought was going to be, just to showcase the worlds and stuff for you guys. So we did have a heavy jumper there as a mini boss as well. That pocket airbag, you can see it's active there because I'm shielded by a bubble on my character. Quite like this gadget because the stuns and stuff when you're world farming, when you try to run past the monster. Overgrown vine, that's new. Sorry, as I was saying, the stuns and stuff when you're world farming coming from monsters in Chapter 1. A nice open area this around here. But a bit of a pain, so when you've got the airbag on, it's good for eradicating a few of the stuns and stuff. What's happening down here? Nice open space there. But this doesn't feel as open to me as the first couple of worlds. You have got a few narrow channels. You have got some open area. But I still like, so far out of the worlds I've showcased, I still like the first world that I did showcase. That still seems to be my favourite. Heavy jumper there. Let's have a quick look at the bottom. Yeah, some of the riffs, like I was saying before, guys, some of the riffs are really cool. Like, some of the bosses are cool, some of the mechanics are cool, so you don't want to miss them as well. Plus, it's nice to see what we're getting, just to showcase what the team have been working hard on. And so, some of them are really cool, you know. Got some nice deco up there. Run through here, see what these bots are fighting. What was that coming in down here? Someone fired something down here. Let's have a look around here. Nothing much happening on this side. I thought the bots were fighting something. That's why I ran down. Let's have a look up top again. We'll just quickly run through the middle. Make sure we've missed nothing. I think we've got all the enemies and stuff that are in this world and sort of what they do, what their abilities are. And they, like I say, these vines that spawn up everywhere. Gardener. We'll save the gardener. You're very welcome, my friend. Got a little snouter. Chaos overcharged snouter, sorry. Monster Slugger. Low-key okay, you know, guys. Look, first impressions. Low-key okay. But I will be doing a tier list of all these weapons and gadgets and stuff for Chapter 2. Especially after the nerfs and buffs and everything else. And all the reworks. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. Is that a bigger monster? No, I thought that Frost Stomper was a bit of a bigger monster. They're a bit of a pain, these Frost Stompers, and a little sneak peek, a little teaser. One of the dojos is sort of filled with Frost Stompers, and it's quite a cool dojo. You want to say that, but like I say, I'll showcase that towards the weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Have a quick run down the middle, and I think we'll move on to the next world, because I think I've kind of got everything here. Quick double back down here, my friends. And I quite like this heal and ride module, you know, because you're not restricted to putting heals inside of your gadgets, because you can have a little fight and then get on your mountain run, and then you're more or less healed by the time you get to the next objective or the next thing you want to do in a world. Yeah, so I think that sort of covers this world. I think we sort of ran everywhere, showcased the monsters and stuff, and we got a bonus mega charge, which is always nice. So let's take a look at the next world we're getting in Chapter 2. So the next world is Royal Quarters, and this is another world I really do like. I think it looks cool. I think it's got cool bosses. And the build I'm coming in with actually for this world is the Wolf Stick, because it did get a buff. And you can see our first new enemy, sorry, there is a diamond shell. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. And I've got the Wolf Stick equipped, as I was saying. Life Jacket. I've got the Pure 3000, because it actually, I think it's classed as a pet gadget. Oh, there's a Lab Mixologist, look. Yeah, so the Lab Mixologist now gives us a boost, just like the Jax. So as I was saying there, sorry guys, the Pure 3000 is classed as a pet turret. So we've gone with the Wolf Stick because he did get a buff. We've got the Pure 3000. And I've also got pet rings equipped, which it increases my pet damage. And we've also got the vid shots there just for a bit of survivability. I think I had the healthy snacks on. And the unstable laser. Overcharged Beetle Captain. Let's see what this Pure 3000 does with this Jax buff. Or Mixologist buff, I should say now. I'll just say a super boost. Look at this. This looks really cool. We've got the statues there. We've got a bit of a throne chair. And whose throne chair is this? Who does it belong to? I've got a fair idea, actually, who sits in this chair. And subscribe for tomorrow's sneak peeks where we'll be dipping into the rifts, because I think one of the rift bosses actually belongs in this chair. But let's crack on. We've got the wolf up. Got the vitamins going. We've got a Royal Guard as well. We can see in the mix now. Let's get my turret down, because that is going to get increased damage. Go with the vitamin shots. And I've got the life jacket on as well, just to give a bit of survivability to my wolf. And this Pure 3000 does act as a tank. If it's in front of you, the enemies will attack it. Where's my wolf? I need the wolf's help. Pop my vitamins there. And my Pure 3000. This Royal Guard is a tough son of a gun. But yeah, the wolf stick did get a buff, so I thought I'd play it in this world. Oh, we've got a Bane as well. Another Bane in the mix. There we go. The Royal Guard's dunzos now. Let's move on. pretty cool looking room. Like, and this is a reason why I do like this world, because there's a lot of detail in this world, a lot of attention to detail and stuff, make it look really cool. Look at like the fire and stuff. It looks really, really cool. I'm impressed with this one. Like I said, this is one of my favourite ones as well, along with the first world. Who's this guy? Roll guard. Let's get my pew. I'll just call it the turret. It's easy in it, guys. So it is doing increased damage because I do have pet rings, and we've got another awakened guardian as well. And we're shredding. My turret's shredding. Oh, this is the same we've seen in the Moco talk. The bugism art. We've got big bugs as well. Nice big table there with candles on. Looks really cool. Let's venture down here. Another diamond shield. Look at my wolf. I forgot what he looked like because I haven't used this weapon in such a long time. I always favoured the buzzkill, which did get a nerf in the balance changes. 20% to its damage and pet damage. Was it needed? Kinda. It was kind of OP, guys, if we're being honest, with the pet rings equipped and stuff. I still think it's going to be strong, you know. Really do. Look at this. Like, because I've got the pet rings on this turret. It's just melting everything. I think this turret with the pet rings and stuff, it's going to be another viable build option. I think maybe the buzzkill build, like we rocked in Chapter 1, but instead of Sheldon, maybe the turret will be the gadget of choice. Oh, I just want to look at these statues. They look pretty cool as well. Yeah, it's a really cool world. It's really designed well. Looks really smart. Oh, we're back in the throne room. Let's cut to this side and see what's out here. So we haven't been on this far side yet. Let's have a little look-sies. And we've got nice floor art as well. I noticed on this world, like, do these mean something? Who knows? Oh, look, we've got a Duke. A mini boss. We do have a Duke in the mix. They look really cool. One of my favourite mini bosses in Chapter 2. And again, we've got a lot of space on the outside of this world. Look at all this space. If you look at the mini-map, we've got some more floor art. Like I said, do they mean something? Who knows? We've got a lot of space out here, and this is what I like. Like, I'm thankful that the team sort of done this. They just feel like these worlds low-key feel a lot bigger than the ones in Chapter 1. I don't know if it's just me, you know, but they do. They feel a lot bigger. Moco Engineer, we all know the score with them from Chapter 1. More bugs down here. Oh, this looks cool as well. Look at this little like fountain, like shrine thing. And I do have my turret doing work with my wolf, so I can feel free to roam a little bit because I'm being protected. Oh, I love this turret so much. It's so cool. My life jacket back on there. And I think if you notice there, when I'll wait till they cool down, but the life jacket does actually get applied to the turret as well, guys. I low-key forgot to mention that in my weapon and gadget sneak peek video. Watch, we'll put the turret there. And if I put my life jacket on, you can see my turret's now got a life jacket, so it does have a bit of extra defense. Look how fast. Look how fast he killed that diamond shell. The turret with the pet rings. This is going to be a build, I'm telling you guys. Pet rings and stuff with the turret. Especially if all four of you are running it. Like, I can't test that in the dev build because I've got no friends inside of here to test things like that. But I think that's going to be a decent build, you know. What's this? Come here. I want to see what this is. It disappeared. Kind of look like a mini storm, a mini whirlwind. Fight alongside Jax. This is new. Jax is rocking the good old Spinsicle, which did get a nerf as well in the bounce changes. 10% reduction to its damage. I'll help Jax a little bit, see what he can do. See what he's about. So these are just world missions, guys. So obviously Chapter 2, we're going to get new world missions and stuff as well. Diamond shells. You know, I'm quite liking this build. I really am. The wolf stick life jacket. The turret. The vitamins. Pet rings. And then we had the healthy snacks, unstable laser. And I can't remember what the last passive I did equip, guys. So I do apologise. Oh, we've got overcharged Beetle Captain. And he's dunzos. My turret's OP. Look at it. Garden. What's up here? Moco Engineer. Oh, this is cool as well. Bit of an indoor garden. Inside the castle. I'm sure these come to life. They did in the previous worlds. I'm sure they do in this world. I think that is just their mechanic. They do come to life. I don't think there's any more mini-bosses on there. I think Duke was the main guy. I think A runs the show on this world. It does Duke. Mini turret, shield, vitamins. Oh, look at it. Everything's getting melted. Look at my turret. Yeah, OP. Like this build. So I know, like I said previously in yesterday's video, I know people are panicking with the balance changes, but honestly, guys, don't worry. That's what I can say. That's my advice. Don't worry, because everyone's saying they got the health gadgets and passive and stuff got a hefty nerf, which they kind of did, but you've got to remember the rings did get a hefty buff. A lot of them now give you health. I mean, look at my health there, 49,660. I am level 143. But it's more or less doubled my health compared to Chapter 1. So I think people are thinking they're going to die more, but it's not going to be the case, I don't think, because of the new rework to the rings. And there's always going to be builds out there that we find, including myself, that are really strong and go-to builds for rifts and stuff. And I just want to say, guys, my link to my Discord is on my YouTube channel. Be sure to join. You know, jump in there, join the Discord server. Got a lot of good people in there, a lot of decent players. And we all help each other out in rifts and stuff when we can. We're all part, and we're all willing to help each other in rifts. And also join my chat group in game, which is GazTommo.co. Quite a fitting name, I know. Quite proud of that name. And jump in there if you're going to struggle with rifts for Chapter 2 and stuff. We can all help. And we've got some more floor art here. I really like it. It looks cool. Like the one I showed you outside. I don't know if these mean anything. But nonetheless, they are cool. We'll get the turret down. Look, it acts as a mini tank. You can see that diamond shell attacking it there. So it does give you a bit of respite if you need it in the game. If you need to use a turret as a tank, you can. But I think we've seen just about... Oh, we've got an overcharge over here. We'll take that out and then we'll move on to the next world, which will be the final world for this video. And it is an overcharge Royal Knight. Oh, I put my life jacket first instead of my turret. My bad. And we've got a block there coming in off his attack. And my turret's just out of the radius of this Royal Knight. Come back, sir, so I can kill you. Life jacket. Wolf doing the business for me. Dunzo's just like that. Yeah, so I think we've basically seen everything in this world. We've seen the enemies and stuff. Quite like this build as well that I'm running. So let's take a look at the next world we're going to see. Moco Chapter 2. So the next world is Frostpaw Dock. And the build I've gone for here is kind of a favourite from Chapter 1 with a small minor changes. And we've got the buzzkill shelled in, and we've got the turret and the life jacket as our gadgets. So the buzzkill, it did get a nerf, 20% damage from the buzzkill itself and the pets. So I thought we'd try it out while we're exploring this world. And we've got catch me's. And these made me laugh because they're called catch me's. And look at the runaway. That's the job of the catch me's. And again, spoiler alert, we have a dojo featuring these, and they're low-key a pain. But I will be covering the dojos in a video in a couple of days. So like I said, subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to catch that. We're running through all the dojos, and you know, they just made me laugh being called a catch me. I like little things like that. We've got arrow cats. Let's get the Sheldon down. So it is called Frostpaw Dock. So we are going to see cats inside of this world. And it is like the first Frost world as well. First Frost looking world we've got in Moco. And it does look really cool. We've got fishermen there we need to protect. There's world missions. And we've also got skitters. And again, spoiler alert, these feature in a dojo. And they're actually low-key. Very strong in a dojo. And I think after experiment with the dojos and playing a bit in them, that dojo featuring the crabs is going to be a toughie. It is going to be a toughie, but not to worry. We'll showcase it in a few days, my friends. So we've got the Sheldon up. We've got a little Whiskers joining the fight there. And I have still got the pet rings on for this build. And like I say, the turret does get a buff because it's classed as a pet when you do wear the pet rings and stuff. And that's why we have that on. We've got a harpooner down here. Let's put the turret down. We've got our bees doing work. Get the Sheldon up. Look at the catch maze running away. So funny. Low-key, one of my favourite monsters. We'll run over here, over this little bridge. And we've got some things scattered around the map just for the map decor, because it is a dock. You know, it does make you think of the sea and sea things. So we've got like fishes and things like that. And obviously that's where the crabs come into the play. Look at the catch me's running away. They're kind of cute in their own respect. The old catch me's. We'll have a look up top, see what we've got up here. See if we can find the mini bosses on this world. Which I low-key think is the Kudo again and the blue herring. I'll get my turret down just to help with the fight. Bees doing work there. Probably switching the life jacket for the vitamins on this build will be a bit better. I just put the life jacket on for a bit more survivability, but the vitamins did get a nerf as well. I think the attack speed is nerfed from 35% to 32 or 33 or something along those lines, and the healing from the vitamins has been reduced as well, but that initial attack speed you still get still nice. We've got to overcharge over here. Let's go and see. Overcharge Kudo. Let's get amongst it. Get my pets down. Life jacket on. Turret down. Yeah, it's such a cool enemy, that Kudo. Really like it. And he got melted. He was okay, nearly dead when we got there, but I'll take the glory for that kill. Yeah, I still like the buzz kill. I know it's got a 20% nerf, but I still like it. We've got a Kudo here. Yeah, he's one of the mini bosses. I feel like you do need the Sheldon with this build, especially if you're running the turret. Just so the enemies can attack your Sheldon. Let your turret stoop and let your turret do a bit of damage for you. Harpoon around here. They are a pain, these things, the harpooners. Fox killed him with his slugger. But again, out of these three worlds, guys, let me know in the comments out of these three worlds that I have showcased today. And like I said before, well, I said it in the first video, these more worlds, I'll quickly showcase them at the end of the video, you know. But they are corrupted versions of worlds we've already seen. So they do look the same. The enemies are just stronger. But I will quickly showcase them at the end of this video, you know. Just so you can see them a bit. But they are the same. We're not missing anything. Not giving a full extensive gameplay review of them. Yeah, so we've got the blue herring there. We have seen a blue herring in the earlier worlds. And it is cool, this world. It's nice seeing the frost vibes and the snow vibes in this world. It looks pretty cool. Pun intended there, dad joke. Apologies. I had to see it. This frost world does look cool. And we've got a blue herring and a Kudo in the same place. And a few catch me's. My turret is on cooldown. The only thing with the turret, it has got a long cooldown of 30 seconds. Our bees are being killed. Pick them back up. Sheldon. Turret. And he'll get melted here from my turret and Sheldon. Look. Life jacket on them. And just like that. Really cool, this turret with the pet rings and stuff on. Let's have a little run round here at the bottom. It's like a giant mine. Giant sea mine. That would be funny if it exploded randomly and killed players. Be funny / low-key annoying. Got a slicer. Little slicer chilling there. Oh, let my turret do work here. Watch it shred everything, look. Boom, 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 boom. These mobs are enemies. Just getting absolutely obliterated. This is a really cool build. This might be the new Buzzkill build Mark II. This one. Look at that fish. Oh my god. Blue, an overcharged blue heading. Oh, dash out of the way of that. So my turret's about to cool down, look. Sheldon and turret. Let's get that down and watch it melt. Life jacket on. Bit more survivability there. Turret's just doing work for me. Oh, we've got a freezer. And no, that's not freezer of Dragon Ball Z. It is a freezer mini boss. It looks like she was shooting ice, which is actually fitting for this world because it is a frost world. More whiskers that we're seeing in World 1. Catch bees. Skitters. Harpooners. Yeah, so a lot of these enemies we've seen in the previous worlds. These skitters have a lot of HP, it seems, look. We've got another Kudo up here. Oh, my turret's on cooldown. And this is where the singularity weapon pairs well with long cooldown gadgets, such as the turret and the snow globe. Let's have a look. Where did that Kudo go? He's vanished. Did he die? Fisherman! Gotta save the fisherman. Sorry guys, I've got a really itchy nose today. It must be allergies. My life jacket. Get my turret down. I just want to sort of complete this mission so we can see what it's about. Oh, we've got a blue heading. I'm glad my turret's up. My turret is going to perish. The blue heading took it out. I completed that mission there, so it's just a world mission, that. Just standard world mission. We've got another fisherman there. I could do with my turret here because there's a lot of enemies around me. And my turret will shred all these once it's cooled down. We've got 4 seconds. Oh, I'm stunned off the blue heading's net. Look how slow I'm running. Keep your eyes peeled for that. There, I'll put my turret in that corner so it can do the work. Shielded by the life jacket. Awesome. Awesome gadget. Yeah, I still think the Buzzkill's going to be a really strong weapon, you know, the Buzzkill build. Obviously not as strong as in Chapter 1, but I still think it's going to be strong. Can't wait to get to building builds and seeing what works and stuff. New chapter, new builds. I'll have a quick look through here, and I think that'll do us for this Frostpaw Dock world. Let me know what you think of this world, guys, in the comments. I quite like this one. I'm completing me patient hunter missions while I'm doing this in the dev build. Time to get to it. When the chapter goes live, I'll be also streaming on launch day. So tune in for that as well, guys, if you want to chill with me. Nice long streaming session for the new chapter. Yeah, so I think we've seen just about everything of this world.